Now, will you provide your family with groceries? Is that too much? Too much? And I love you, babe.
With the third pick in the first round, the Texas Rangers select Adrian Hoffman, a two-way player from the West region.
All right, we're moving along here in the first round, and it's a high school player taken with this most recent pick. Harold, this is a young man that we saw at the MLB Draft Combine. He got a lot of people talking about him at that event. He was great.
Well, the Combine is the reason you go there, to raise your draft stock. He was outside the first round, but he did so well at the Combine, so many eyes on him, that it took him and propelled him now into the first round.
Now we hear signability issues connected to him for a while. He is committed to play college baseball at a terrific college baseball program. What do you think will happen here?
Well, he's always been a kid who aspires for the top, right? He wants to be that #1 overall pick, not just a first rounder. So maybe he goes to college to chase that carrot and see if he has a possibility to be the #1 pick overall. But either way, I think he's excited to be drafted today.
Yeah, that's a decision for another day. On this day, he's celebrating being a first-round pick.
live from the ballpark in Omaha. MLB The Show brings you Game 1 of the College Baseball Championship. It's the Tennessee Volunteers taking on the Texas Longhorns. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. And Singy, today one of college baseball's brightest stars looks to spring up draft boards at his team's quest for a national championship.
Yeah, but I'm really looking forward to seeing how he...
Now the third baseman, Camille Schroeder. Hoffman ready to work now for Texas, Singy.
0-1.
Swing and a ball popped up. Villa makes the catch for the out. And there's one away. Cut on and lifted in the air. Bradbury on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Shu Erdman stands in now and watches strike one. And a swing and a miss there.
Game 1 of the College Baseball Championship.
Oh, that's a strikeout. And that'll do it for the inning. Base is empty, one away. Adrian Hoffman steps in now for Texas. What a journey he's been on to get to this point, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, he's really been a perfect fit for this Longhorns program. A tremendous...
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0. Look at him soaking it all in with his team. It's like a parade out there, Singy.
Yeah, and you can tell he's loving every second, Boog. This is the College Baseball Championship. Moments like this are what players dream about.
Yeah, pure joy, and I think I saw one of his teammates trying to do a cartwheel. And it's caught for the out. Looking across the field, Singy, you know physically the talent is there for all of these athletes. Now is when the mental game really comes into play.
I couldn't agree more, Boog. It's time to lock in and focus, which isn't easy to do under such a bright spotlight. But performing with this kind of pressure is exactly the kind of thing to help prepare you for the big leagues.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing. Welcome back to the College Baseball Championship. Here's the second baseman, Fernando Gingrich.
0-1.
And it's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
One away.
I love seeing these outstanding young athletes out there on college's biggest stage. Just goes to show you what hard work, dedication, and pure love for the game can do.
That's the third. Eichinger throws to first in time, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty, and the batter will be the shortstop, Marco Walter. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Adrian Hoffman steps in now for Texas. He's already homered in this game. Base hit, center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyler Newhouser.
And no one better. What's up right here?
Grounder might be 2. The throw to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball.
Hey, Boog, have you ever been to a game in Austin? Such a great scene there. I bet the fans are even more jazzed now that they're regularly facing teams like LSU, Tennessee, and Vandy.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's the left fielder, Damian Goodson. In the air out to center. Paulo pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. Out to center. Paulo coming on. brings it in, and that's the third out. Welcome back to the ballpark at Omaha. Now at the plate, Marlon Fullalove. Hoffman back to work.
Yeehaw!
Well, these players, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
0-2.
And that one in the air center field.
I got it.
Out number 2.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Flores in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And a nice inning. At the plate, Adrian Hoffman. He's already homered here in this one. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. That one ripped. And gone!
Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Warren Velasquez. 0-1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Kicks and deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The Volunteers still looking for their first hit in this one. And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Marco Walter. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
1-1-1.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
And just like that, the perfect game bid is no more. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly. But
Runner takes off. Now this is in the air down the line. Bradbury sizes this one up, squeezes it, and that is that. So runner at second, 2 down. Hoffman digs in now. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. And a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Man on second, 2 down. Line drive, caught. Welcome back to the College Baseball Championship on the show. Now the number 2 hitter, Damian Goodson. In plenty of time to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hauls it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Marlon Fullalove. And a swing and a miss.
All game long, he's really done a great job of keeping these.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. New inning getting started. And now Nicholas Allen swings through that one for strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, Might want to be a little more patient.
No ball,
take some
2
pitches,
strikes.
see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, I think he's got to be feeling pretty invincible out there on the mound right now. I mean, he's got the shutout working so far, and even when he challenges these guys, he's getting away with it. That pitch right there really wasn't anything special, a hittable pitch, but he gets the punch out.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Newhouser settles under it and makes runner at first with 2 away. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Adrian Hoffman. And a base hit up the middle. And now 2 aboard. And the throw's offline, safe at 3rd. And he'll make it up to 2nd as he advances on the throwing error. Stepping in, Kyler Newhouser. And look out,
That hit him.
as that one ran in and got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. High in the air, out to right. Allen in position, and that'll do it. Righty reliever out of the pen, Archie Sechrist.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the...
One down. Now at the plate, Alvaro Coppola. First offering. Runner goes. On the ground, right side. Sneaks through, base hit. Middleton. Rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. Safe. It's 1-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-1. You know, Singy, this is one of those moments they'll talk about for years. He's loving every second of that celebration with his teammates.
Yeah, Boog, that's some high-end joy right there. And nothing like creating lifelong memories on the biggest collegiate stage. This is his last run, doing everything he can to try and bring home a championship for his school.
Absolutely awesome. Line drive, Adam in center field. So 2 down, Adrian Hoffman steps in now for the Longhorns.
Hey, Boog, did you know Texas has won more games than any Division I program in college baseball history? Winning 6 national titles with their last coming in 2005.
On a line, Middleton snags it on the run. No run. Welcome back to the College Baseball Championship on the show. And the batter now, Chance Sanguillen. Hit on the ground to short. Hoffman fires to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Runner takes off, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Puts the tag on. Here's the left fielder, Vincent Dudley. Roll to short, could be 2. There's 1. Over to first, safe.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
So up next, Chance Sanguillen. And here it comes. Grounds 1 to short. And that'll do it. They get the victory to move to 2-0 here in Omaha. Hoffman with a standout performance today, Singy.
Yeah, terrific effort by this two-way player, Boog. His team gets the win to move to 2.
Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I always find my way back right under you, bringing me back to life with different cherry tree. Oh, yeah, I always know that I can find you here, yeah. You keep me where the Christmas is, always there.
So runner at second, 2 down. Brindell digs in now. Swing and a ground ball to first. That ends the frame. But inning of the book. Adrian Hoffman steps in now for Texas, Singy. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one is gone. A shot to the opposite field. And they grab the lead. It's 2-0. This is what you dream of as a kid, Singy, hitting a home run here in Omaha in front of this national audience. What a moment.
Well, you can see he's on top of the world right now, Boog. If that's not pure baseball joy, I don't know what is.
Absolutely. A swing he will never forget.
Be patient.
Ground ball could be 2. To second, that's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So 2 down, digging in, Adrian Hoffman. Line drive, caught. So they make. And the batter now, Del Baco. Here's a 1-1. On the ground to short, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. Over to first, safe. And the batter will be the shortstop, Adrian Hoffman. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner breaks for third. In the dirt. No throw. He steals third easily. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. 1 on, nobody out, a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Willie. This could end it. Out to short, Hoffman. And that's the ball game. They get the victory and move on to the national championship game. What a run for this team. Hoffman with a standout performance today, Singy.
A terrific effort by this two-way player.
Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Pa' tu postre, entro el dueño de la aldea. A mí se me pega, vuela en mi dinero. Yo no soy Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea. A mí se me pega, vuela en mi dinero.
One down, runner at third. Adrian Hoffman steps in now for Texas, Singy. It drops in, gets away a little bit, and they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
There goes the runner. And ball four to aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
2 on, 1 out. Spears will hit next. Runners on the move. In there for strike 3. Out at third. And that ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. And now the right fielder, Sammy Lugo. Here comes the 0-1. Question for you, Singy. How many players who won a college title went on to win a World Series?
See, I don't know how many, but I know who did it most recently, Boog, and that'd be Walker Buehler. He was on the 2024 LA Dodgers and the 2014 Vanderbilt Commodores. Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
To first, and here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Seth Hinojosa in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a foul ball. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Offense. Bottom of the second. And now the DH, Chang-Ho Donnelly. That one fouled off.
Tell you what, I hope there's some kids at home right now being inspired by these players who are not much older than them, competing at the very highest level of college sports.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Safe at first as they can't make the play. Now it's going to be Marlon Fernandez. Runner on the go. Bounding ball here. Rolls foul. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Newhouser brings it in. 2 away down. Now the catcher up to hit. Runner takes off. Turn and miss. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base. O'Neill stands at second with 2 gone. Caught him looking for the K. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Adrian Hoffman. RBI single his last time up. That one is absolutely belted. Get out of town. And they add on. It's 3-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Brandon Blanchard leading things off and takes a strike. In the air, right field, Bradbury. Nabs it, and there's 1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Jarrett Urban. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Up the middle. Throw to first in time. Sammy Lugo now at the plate. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. Popped up. Hoffman. He makes the grab, and that is the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and here is Eric Oliger. Hoffman back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Makes the catch for the out. And now the first baseman, Seth Hinojosa. That's in there. That's strike 1. 1 out, base is empty. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
And down on strikes he goes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got it. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing. Next is the designated hitter, Adrian Hoffman. He's already homered here in this one. That one ripped right center field. And out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 5-zip. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
Newhouser on the move. Has room, and he makes the catch. So digging in, Marlon Fernandez. Swing and a pop-up. Hoffman.
I got it.
And a couple of quick outs. Now here is Elvin Ramirez. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Here we go.
0-1.
Check swing, called strike. Got him swinging. Still nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Stepping in, Brandon Blanchard. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 strike.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Ishii makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Here's the second baseman, Jarrett Urban. That's in there.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
The Longhorns leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Bradbury sizes this one up, squeezes it, and that is that. 1st and 2nd, no outs. Hoffman, the next to hit. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. That one ripped. Out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 8-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
0-1.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Spears makes the grab, 1 down. And here's the first baseman, Seth Hinojosa. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
1 down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on.
Right through there for a strike.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Strike three.
Got him looking on the changeup. Kareem Sasha comes on now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
At the plate, Adrian Hoffman. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Their national champion singing a perfect ending to an incredible season.
What an outing, Boog, leading his team to the national title. This fabulous two-way prospect was excellent on the mound on the biggest stage. I'm looking forward to seeing his diverse skill set on display at the pro level.
Listen, I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. Gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but the doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as the same when you kiss your drink, though. You just gotta open your eyes. This world is filled with all type of blood suckers. Put the on my blood, brother. Ain't no worse feeling when you tryna run up a million, but they don't got no love for you. Where the love go? When I showed them the utmost, man, this is so cutthroat. That was my mistake. Why I won't make that again? Never let up close. Why I want the drama too, and I ain't it all, but I grill it and step over you like Tyron Lue. Quick pause, but this music industry be like I could cop a few new cribs only with the highs. I'm back on the road again and popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. Gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as the same when you trace your dream. No, you just gotta open your eyes. I already told y'all, then I showed y'all, then I drove off.
With the first pick of the first round, the Texas Rangers select Adrian Hoffman, a two-way player from the West region.
Okay, so there we have it. The first pick of this year's draft is officially off the board. There's been a lot of anticipation for this pick, and now we finally know who it is, Harold. This is a young man that we have known all the way back when he was coming out of high school. Now he's the first overall pick in the draft.
Well, Greg, not only did we get to know him, we got to know his family. And I feel like, man, this is like the greatest thing ever. I know they're celebrating, and rightfully so. But he did everything you want a kid to do. He went to the combine. He showed out there early on. He went to college. That was his decision. It was a good decision for him because he grew and developed. And now we're looking at the #1 pick overall. And so his pathway, we followed it a long ways. Got to know the family and the kid. It's been fantastic.
Yeah, he looked like a superstar in the college baseball championship as well.
Oh, yeah.
Did he? He dominated there.
I know you love those pressure-packed moments.
No doubt. You learn a lot about a prospect.
Yeah.
Hey, every #1 overall pick has a slightly different projection as they enter pro ball. But from what we're hearing from people around the sport, he might have a chance to be like that generational player, Harold, if all goes well. Would you agree with that assessment from
Well, there's no guarantees with the #1 pick. I got to throw that out there. Right?
Okay.
But I love him. I think he's got a shot to really do some great things here. But the game is interesting. But I do believe this. I don't know if he'll be a generational player or not, but I think he'll be in the big leagues quick.
Yeah.
Fast to the big leagues.
Yeah, most scouts think he's going to fly through the minor leagues.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I agree with that.
Again, hopefully we will see this young man in Major League Baseball as early as next year. Very exciting.
my record label's desperate for hits.